Actually, it's right on midday here in New Zealand, so good evening or wherever you are, hello. My name's Amy, and this is a verbling class, a writing class at the moment. So we're going to be doing some writing today, some creative writing, which gives you the freedom to use whatever grammar, whatever vocabulary, whatever structures you really want to practice. Our topic today is simply nouns, and I've got a list of interesting nouns for you to spark off some ideas and get that get your creative juices flowing. So before we say hello to our students today, we're going to tell you a little bit about some pages here that will help you with your time on Verbling. The first one is my Verbling Facebook page, so do check that out if you want to connect up with any of the teachers, get together with the students in a virtual environment to talk about anything you like related to English teaching or learning, and related especially to Verbling. If you have any good resources or great web pages that you find throughout the week, feel free to post them and share them with the rest of us. It's always good to share that kind of knowledge with each other so that we can all benefit from it. The other page that might be handy for you is my Verbling teacher page. All of the teachers have one of these, and it's a great place to go to find out more about a particular teacher. You'll also see the class schedule, the upcoming classes of the teachers and what they're going to be about. And also you will see the private tutoring sessions that are available with that teacher. So if you're interested in private tutoring, then please do go and check out my schedule and see if there's any slots that suit you. You can also write me a message if you feel the need to find out more information or ask me something. So all of that is very handy stuff, and you'll find it on my Verbling teacher page. Okay, so let's say hello, and we've got Juan Carlos this morning so far. How are you, Juan Carlos?
Hi, Amy. I'm great.
Excellent. Have you watched the football? Have you been watching the football?
Oh, yes, but I didn't like that football game. It was bored. I
It was
think I
boring.
like many goals in the game, and they
Yeah.
don't have goals.
No goals at all. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a bit tough, I think, on the teams when it comes down to penalties, right? Because it's like everyone's going, come on, and then in the end, it's down to. I mean, there's obviously a lot of skill involved, but a certain amount of luck as well, I have to say, I think, with penalties. So you weren't impressed. You weren't impressed by the game.
Yeah.
And what other news have you got, Juan Carlos? Have you got any other news?
Excuse me.
Do you have any more news? Something to tell me?
Well, today news?
Mm-hmm.
No, I have been really busy.
Yeah.
A lot of work, and I took some time to attend or to see to watch the game,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have uh, may or may do. I don't have do anything else.
You didn't have
No, I
time.
haven't read news. I don't know. I don't know what happened today in the world. Or in
Nothing important. Nothing important. Just the football.
just the work and the football, and now my English classes, my
Very
English
good. You.
urban class.
Juan Carlos, we can also use the word news to talk about something in our own lives. So it doesn't have to be like on TV. I could say, Juan Carlos, I've got great news, and it might be like
Okay,
most
it could be any
anything.
stuff, anything about
Yeah,
the day. Like,
exactly.
okay, yes, uh, yes, a lot of work, really busy. Um, uh, mm, I had a head, no,
Hmm.
two, I don't remember the word to say. I had some edge. Uh, there is head edge and tooth edge.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Juan Carlos. What are you talking about? Your work?
No, yeah, no, but I had to go to the dentist today too. Yeah,
Ah,
I had some head in my teeth, my tooth.
filling, fillings.
I feel,
Yeah.
yes. That I didn't remember that, but yes, I had I had to go to the dentist about 2 p.m. because uh, I had some problem with my a teeth, a tooth,
Hmm.
my tooth.
With my tooth or teeth, depending on how many. Yeah.
Tooth is the plural or teeth.
Teeth is the plural.
Okay, yeah, I had a bad tooth problem. So I went about 2 p.m. I
Hmm.
spent one hour then at the dentist.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good day to me, Juan Carlos. I
It was
hate the
busy and
dentist.
excuse me?
I hate the dentist.
Me too. But no way, no way
No
because
choice. No choice.
no choice. Yes, that's right.
All right. Well, today we're going to be doing some writing. So, if you would like to access the Google document, have a look at the Google Drive. Do
Google
you know how
Drive.
to do that?
Google Drive. Yes, I have. Let me try.
Yep, Google Drive. Yep.
Google.
And have a look for the document, which should be there. Just a second. I'm going to check that out. It's called, what is it called actually? Um, just a
But this
second.
is Spanish. Or I don't know.
Sorry.
No, I open a document, but it's in Spanish. So I think there is a problem here. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
No,
share it with you. Just a moment.
I had a. This is a Spanish document.
A Spanish document. That's rather strange.
I
Just a
had.
moment. Here we go. Just a sec. And can you see that one? Oh yes, I can see a Spanish one. Chistes de salón. I have no
Yes.
idea what that is. Just ignore that one, Juan Carlos. That's not what we're going to be using this lesson. And I have no idea where it came from. It doesn't look like anything of mine. So the one that we're going to be using is called LWA nouns. Can you see that?
Where is? Uh, I don't really know how to manage the Google Drive. And
All
this
right.
is the
Let
first
me.
time. Usually in the in Bavarian class, the first document we see
Is
is
the one?
the right one, but I don't know what happened today.
I don't know where Chistes de Salón has come from. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to give you the link in the Google chat box. Have a look in the Google chat box, and then you should see the link.
Let me see Google Chat. Yes.
Can you see it there?
Baby. Okay, let me try.
Hello to Hi Day. How are
Let's
you?
write. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
write now.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hi Day. If you click in the Google chat box, you should see the link for the document. I don't know why we've got some weird Spanish one interfering with our class today. So
Uh,
if you guys
can you
just click
repeat,
on that.
please? You say is I click where?
Sorry, Juan Carlos, what did you say?
I didn't understand you. Understood you.
That's
You
okay. I
say
was I was just speaking to another student. Another student has arrived. I was just explaining what we were doing.
okay.
So, Heide, have you accessed the document?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. In that case, let's have a read at the nouns that we've got here, everybody, and just make sure that everybody understands them. So the first one is this one here, bookcase. What is a bookcase, Juan Carlos?
A bookcase. A bookcase is like a bag, maybe a bag.
It's,
Bag.
yep, it's not actually a bag. It's more like a shelf where you put books in your house. Do you know what a
Okay.
shelf is? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, excellent. So the next one is a cherry. This is a fruit. I'm
Okay.
guessing you all know what cherries are. Um, so it's a small red.
Juicy fruit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to say, oh, we did have another student, but they've disappeared. So Heidi, can you tell me what does punishment mean?
You do some illegal things or out of rule. You would give me some. You would be given some. What's it?
Punishment.
Some
Yeah, exactly.
uncomfortable thing.
Yes, something uncomfortable. Absolutely. Yep, well done. Great description. Okay, Juan Carlos, what is a raincoat?
Raincoat is a kind of coat to protect you from the rain, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Okay. What about a stopwatch? Heidi, what's a stopwatch?
uh, Shaped like watch, but if you put click or push some button,
Mm-hmm.
it became zero. Then you should click start button. It start on the 1 second or so. It's measuring the time.
Yes, thank you. Exactly right. That times something. Great description. Okay. What's a magician, Juan Carlos?
Magician. A
Mm-hmm.
magician is the person who made tricks
Yeah,
or
does magic, right?
magic. Okay,
Magic
magic.
tricks. Yeah. Okay, what is toast? That's for you, Heidi.
Slice the bread.
Yeah.
Then you put it in the toaster.
Mm-hmm.
It became a little brown color.
Yes, and I'm a big fan of toast. I have to say, I love toast. Thank you. Great description. Okay, Juan Carlos, energy, what is that?
Energy is uh, power.
Yep, good.
Yes, power.
It's difficult to explain, hey? But power's a great synonym. All right, Heidi, what's a coin?
Coin is money, but not paper money. It's made of metal.
Money.
Yep, absolutely. And last, pelican. What is a pelican?
Pelican is a kind of bird. Yeah.
Yep. What
Oh,
type of bird? What is its distinguishing feature?
uh, maybe they had a big I don't know how to say it's not mouse, but it's
A beak. A beak.
can you spell it or write, please?
Yep. B-E-A-K. B-E-A-K.
Okay. Okay. Yes, we had that, and they used to live in the coast.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. So you guys, you guys can choose any of these, any nouns from this page, or you can choose your own if you like. This is just to give you some ideas. And you can write whatever you like. So you can write a poem, a story, you could write a newspaper article, you could write a review, you could simply describe the nouns if you want to practice your descriptions. Whatever you like. So you can go for using the best of your grammar and vocabulary. because we've only got a small class today, that means you've got a bit more time. So I'll probably give you about 25 minutes. And I'm going to stay right here in case you have any questions. All you need to
Story.
do is, yes, Heide,
Story.
no problem. Did you have a question?
Story.
Ah, a story. It can be a story. It's up to you, Heide. Yep, sure, if you would like to. So here we go. I'm going to put a story, description, poem. Could be a review. Could be a journalism article. Whatever you'd like, okay?
But it could be like the example. Uh,
Yes,
write different words and then uh, speak about that about the,
exactly. Yep, if you want to do a description simply or definitions, then
Where?
that's absolutely fine. Yep.
Where should I write?
okay.
Heidi, if you can type your name in this document, see how we've got somebody called Anonymous Frog. I'm not sure who that is, but all you need to do is to type your name. For example, if it was me, I'd type there, Amy, and write my description or whatever, okay? That's exactly right. Perfect. Well done. And Juan Carlos, you do the same. And I'll just say hi to the other students who've arrived. I'll let you two get started. So if you have any questions, just ask, okay? And I'll see you soon.
How
Um,
long we have to write?
I think about 20 minutes, Juan Carlos, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, so hello to Adriana. Adriana, the file is the easiest way to access this is the link in the Google chat if you'd like to access it. Just click on the link and you can join us. Same to you, Vu. Hello to both of you. Welcome to the class. We're just writing about nouns today, so you can see the list of nouns here on the Google document, and you can choose one of those and write whatever you like, guys. Okay? I'm going to give you about 20 minutes, so any questions, just ask.
No, teacher, I understand.
Thank you, Vu. Nice to see you again.
Can you post the link of document on
Sure.
Google Chat?
Yeah, it's just at the top there. I'll post it again for you. Hold on a moment. There we go. Can you see it now?
Oh, yes. Thank teacher.
And how about you, Adriana? Are you okay?
I just woke up.
You just woke up. Fair
Yeah.
enough, Boo. That's all right. Guys, I'm just going to mute you all just to keep it nice and quiet for everybody, okay? If you can just keep your microphone muted, please, while you're typing. If you want to ask me anything, then feel free to unmute yourself. Hello, Christopher.
Hello.
Welcome to the class. We're just doing some writing. You can find the document in the Google Drive, or you can see the link on the Google chat box. Just let me know if you can access it. All you need to do is to follow the instructions in the chat box. Just write your name and begin writing whatever you like about one of the nouns, okay?
Okay.
If you have any questions, just ask.
No, I'm okay.
Perfect. All right, if you could keep your microphone muted, it just keeps it nice and quiet for everybody, okay? Hello, Stefan.
Mm. Oh, oh, sorry, Amy. I lost my connection with the Google Drive. I'm not able to write more.
Yeah, can you hear me, Juan Carlos? No? Sorry, everybody. I also just got chucked out of the class, but I'm now back. So I just wanted to tell you that you've got just under sort of 5 to 7 minutes left, okay? And hopefully Juan Carlos will be back shortly. There we go.
Pero, y pues, no te digo que estoy.
Hello, Juan Carlos, you're back.
Yes, I'm here. Just a minute, please. Aló. Sí, es que estoy en una clase de inglés. Pues sí, este 7-8. Ahorita hablamos. Me llama. Bueno, sí. Sí, más bien. Estoy en Gaira. En Gaira estoy, sí. ¿A qué hora? Bueno, aquí nos vemos, chao. Okay, I'm here then again.
All right. Did
I
you
have.
say you had a...
Excuse me?
I wondered, did you say you had a problem, Juan Carlos, with something?
Yes, I lost my connection, but I'm here again.
All right, great. You've just got a few more minutes, so if you can try and finish off whatever you were writing.
Uh, yeah, I'm going to. Let me see my. What is my?
Right, guys, so if you could just finish off, we're going to start correcting in just a second, okay? So finish off what the sentence you're writing, and I'll go with whoever's finished first for corrections. All right, Adriana, are you ready to go through corrections? Are you there, Adriana?
Yes, yes, sorry. You know,
No
it's kind
problem.
of honest, but yes, great.
All right, perfect. In that case, we'll go through yours first. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so that we can all see it nice and clearly. Could you read it, please?
Yeah. You won't believe what happened to me yesterday. I wanted to read it. I perfectly knew the book that I wanted to read. It was in my bookcase, but I couldn't find it. Somebody took it. So I asked my son if he had taken the book. He seemed to be ashamed and he finally admitted have taken my book. He forgot my book in my mother's house. We visited her. That day it was raining cats and dogs. So my son just took the raincoat and forgot my book. It wasn't necessarily a punishment because anyway, I was so tired that I didn't have energy left. So at the end, I decided to have some dinner. I wasn't very hungry. I just ate a glass of milk and a toast. Of course, I spread some butter over the toast and added a pinch of sugar. After that, I went to sleep.
Adriana, well done. You've managed to include lots of the nouns in this piece of writing. Well done. All right, so let's go through and see if we can correct any of the mistakes. So you won't believe what happened to me yesterday. Great, but what I'd do is put an exclamation mark there just to add to the emphasis and start a new sentence. I wanted to read, and I perfectly knew the book that I wanted to read. Perfectly should go in a different location. I knew the book that I wanted to read perfectly. Or you could say, I knew the exact, I think, right? So that's just another suggestion. It was in my bookcase, but I couldn't find it. Somebody, I think what we'd say here is somebody had taken it, because we're going back one step further into the past before the story that you're telling me now, right? So we tend to use this tense here to go back one step further. Somebody had taken it, okay?
Okay.
All right, just checking you understand my corrections. You can talk to me. So let's start a new sentence. All right, excellent. So I asked my son if he, there you go, had taken the book. Perfect. He seemed to be ashamed, and he finally admitted to having taken my book. Or you could say he finally admitted that he had taken my book. So you're using lots of verb tenses, Adriana. Well done. It's quite tricky, your little piece so far. Okay, he forgot my book in my mother's house. Normally, I know what you mean, but we usually say he left my book in my mother's house. Left my book, and sometimes you can say behind. You leave something behind. But this is optional, okay?
Yes, left behind.
Yeah. So we can put a full stop here because we're going to explain it now with another sentence. So we visited her, and that day it was raining cats and dogs. I love it. Great idiom. So my son just took the raincoat and forgot my book. It wasn't necessarily a punishment. So a punishment wasn't necessary, is how we'd say it, okay? You don't
Okay.
need to say it. A punishment wasn't necessary because anyway, I was so tired that I didn't have energy. I didn't have any energy left. Oh, that says and. What I meant to write was any. Didn't have any energy left. So in the end is usually the phrase we use, Adriana. In the end, I
Okay.
decided to have some dinner. I wasn't very hungry. I think you drank a glass of milk. I drank a glass of milk and ate a piece of toast.
Just
Because
yeah.
yeah, because in English we don't have that word that other languages have to say like take food. We have to split it into eating and drinking, which is kind of annoying actually. So you drank a glass of milk, you ate a piece of toast, and this sounds delicious. It's actually making me a bit hungry. Of course, I spread some butter over the toast and added a pinch of sugar, and after that I went to sleep. Well done. And you
Thanks.
used like 4 or 5 of the nouns. Excellent work. Well done, Adrian. Do you understand all the corrections there?
Yeah, well, yeah, I get it, I got it, but I thought, for example, when I say, and he finally admitted, have taken. Well, maybe you don't use it, yeah, that's why you change it.
Yeah, because what
Mm,
happens is you've got he admitted in the past tense, right? That's the past simple. So you're in the past. And because he took the book before that, because he admits to it after he's taken the book, you have to use this tense here. He had taken, because it happened before he admitted it. Okay?
uh-huh.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
this is the more complicated one. So don't worry about this. This is probably easier for you to remember. He finally admitted that he had taken my book.
yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, well, especially when it comes to write the periods and the commas, I had to work a little bit more on that
Yeah, so just
also. Mhm.
yeah, exactly. If you want to add things in the same sentence, you generally need to use and in English. So just be careful. Otherwise, you just start a new sentence.
Okay,
All right, well done. Thank you. Great work. Let's look
thank you.
at Heide. Your turn, Heide. So I'm going to make this one a bit bigger. Could you read it for us, please?
About three about 3 years ago, very strong earthquake and tsunamis attacked a northern part of Japan. Many houses, cars, ships, trees, and people were washed away by the tsunami. People who somehow survived had been forced to live in an evacuation center. They lost family hope and motivation to live. When they walked down anywhere outside, they couldn't find anything but rubbish. Several months passed. Spring had come, even that sad people. And in the ruined parks, people found cherry flowers blossomed. Okay, they prepared lunchbox and gathered under cherry trees, and they had a small party. Cherry flowers are so beautiful. People cried for such beautiful scenery. Wherever happened spring, a spring must. This needs to put comma. Whatever happened, spring must come, and a cherry must bloom. It became their hope. We have to move on. They swore to themselves.
Thank you, Heidi. That's beautiful. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can make a couple of adjustments, although this is very well written. Well done. About 3 years ago, generally we use the letters for any numbers below 9, like 1 to 9, okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But it's not a big deal. About 3 years ago, very strong earthquakes and tsunamis attacked the northern part of Japan. Full stop. Many houses, cars, ships, trees, and people were washed away by the tsunamis. People who somehow survived had been forced to live in evacuation centers. They lost family, hope, and motivation to live. So true and so sad, Heidi. When they walked down anywhere outside, what we probably say is walked around. When they walked around, they couldn't find anything but rubbish. I can't even imagine how horrible this would have been. Several months passed. This here needs to be this version of past, Heidi, because it's the past tense of the verb to pass. Okay. So to pass goes to pass. Several months passed. Spring doesn't need a capital unless you're making it into like a metaphor, which is okay, but generally we don't have it as a capital. Several months passed. I'd probably put here, and spring has come even to the sad people. Yeah? Is that what you mean, I think?
That.
Yeah. And in the ruined parks, people found cherry flowers and blah, blah. People found cherry flowers blossoming. I would say blossoming because they were in the process of blossoming, right? They prepared lunch boxes or a lunchbox. It's up to you, but one of those.
Yeah.
And gathered under cherry trees, and they had small parties or a small party. Again, the same thing, okay?
Yeah.
Cherry flowers are so beautiful. People cried for such beautiful. People cried about. Usually we cry about something. Whatever happened, spring must come, and cherries or cherry blossoms maybe must bloom, and it became their hope. We have to move on, they swore to themselves. That's really lovely. Thank you, Heidi. What a great piece of writing. All right, do you understand those corrections, Heidi?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, and really, really lovely vocab and everything in there. Beautiful, thank you. All right, so who else do we have here? Vu. Thank you. You've pasted yours in, so could you read it to us, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Just make it a little bit bigger. There we go.
Yes. Tomorrow morning, my friend Mark will have to bring a new bookcase to me because I met him an hour ago. I spotted for Argentina and they won 4-2 on penalties. That was attractive football match. So thus I woke up late this morning. I did not have breakfast. I just ate some cherries to enjoy bubbling glass quickly. It was lucky for me because my teacher did not punishment me anything. Next, I will tell about what happened to me yesterday. I planned to participate a presentation which has a speaker from Geneva, Switzerland. He's a volunteer and will be tutors for my English group in 6 weeks. I started at 6:30 p.m. and I started to go at 5:30 p.m. Oh my God! And it took me 30 minutes to go to the meeting on time. At 5:30 p.m. I was coming down. My brother borrowed me a coin and told me take some pictures of his documents. I could not go if I did not send the files of pictures in my computer to him via email. At 6 p.m., I began driving. Because of heavy raining, I had to wear raincoat and use stopwatch for reaching on time. At 6:30, I thought I could go on time, but a friend was walking out, and he told me help him pick him to a place near that place. I spent 10 minutes and I came to meeting at 10 to 7.
Great. Well done, Vu. Gosh, that was complicated, that piece of writing.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Let's see if we can adjust it. So, great work. Tomorrow morning, my friend Mark will have to bring an e-bookcase to me because I bet him you beat him or you won a bet. I won a bet with him
Yeah,
an
yes.
hour ago. Okay. Oopsie daisy. There we go. I supported Argentina. Supported. What have we got here? Ah, what is happening to this? ED is what I want. What's wrong with my...
No problem, teacher.
It won't let me
I
type.
understand.
What is... Ah, it's driving me crazy, Vu.
No problem, I understand.
Sorry, I don't know what's happening there. It's supposed to be I supported. I'm going to type it in the chat box, okay?
Okay.
There we go. I supported Argentina. No 4. This is awful. And they won 4-2 on penalties. Excellent. That was an attractive football match. So that I woke up late this morning. That was such an attractive football match that I woke up late this morning. I did not have breakfast. I just ate some cherries so I could join the verbling class quickly. Join the verbling class quickly. It was lucky for me because my teacher did not punish me. Did not punish me because you need a verb. Punishment is the noun, okay?
Yes.
Or anything. Great. I would never punish you, Vu. Okay. Next, I will tell you about what happened to me yesterday. Let's make it like this. I plan to participate in a presentation which had a speaker from Geneva with an A in English, Switzerland. He's a volunteer and will be a tutor for my English group in 6 weeks. I started at 6:30. I started to go. I think you mean you left the house, Vu.
Oh, yes.
I left the house is what we usually say at 5:30, and it took me 30 minutes to get to the meeting on time. At 5:30 p.m. I was coming down. My brother lent me. To lend is to give someone something. To borrow is to take it, okay?
Yes.
So to lend or to borrow. We have 2 different verbs for that. Lent me a coin and told me to take some pictures of his documents. I couldn't go if I did not send the files of pictures in my computer to him via email. At 6 p.m. I began driving, and because of the heavy rain, I had to wear a raincoat and use a stopwatch for reaching. We need to put my destination or something here, reaching somewhere on time. At 6:30 I thought I could go on time, but a friend, I thought I would get there on time. But a friend was walking out and he told me to help him pick him up. He asked me to pick him up. He asked me to pick him up. Okay? Pick him up from a place near that place. So this is a little bit tricky. We say to pick somebody up from somewhere, okay? You could say he told me, but it's probably more likely that he asked you, because he wouldn't say, "Vu, pick me up," or die, would he? Hopefully not. I spent 10 minutes and I came to the meeting at 6:50. I'm sorry, you were late for your meeting, but I'm hoping this isn't true. Is this true?
Yes, it's true.
Is it? Oh, Vu, I'm so sorry. All right, well done.
Oh, never mind.
Congratulations. All right, Juan Carlos, we're gonna do
Hi.
yours now.
Yes.
Whereabouts is it?
It looks like I didn't understand because I just write sound and describe it.
That's
So,
okay. You can do whatever you like, Juan Carlos. That's absolutely fine. Can you give
okay.
it to me? Can you paste it into the chat box or onto the document, please?
No, but I write it on the Google Drive.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. Just a moment. I don't seem to have it anywhere. I wonder if it's somewhere else. Just a moment.
On the second page, I put it.
The second page? Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Let's hide it. Adriana, boo. I can't see it anywhere. Could you copy and paste it into the chat box for me, please, Juan Carlos, and I'll put it into the...
Just a moment, just a moment.
Thank you. Ah, there it is. I can see it now.
Let me, just a minute.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what happened.
That's all right. Here you go. I've got it. This is yours, isn't it? Can you see it? What we're looking at here? That starts off with Bill, right?
Oh, yes.
Yep,
Yes.
that's okay. We've got it.
Yes.
All right, I'll make it a little bit smaller so that we can see it. And we'll go through them one at a time. So a bill is something that you have to pay. Acts, yep, and everybody hates them. Very good.
That's right.
What's this?
Pet bit, I don't know if I spelled it well. Pet bit, maybe it's different.
The most annoying to you. Do you mean a pet hate? Do you mean a pet hate?
Hate? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There is another word for that. It's pet bit. I don't remember how to spell it, but no, it's pet hate.
Oh, I'm trying to think what you mean. The most annoying with an I. What I would say, Juan Carlos, is something that is the most annoying or most annoying to you. Okay? I'm not sure about pet veet, but pet hate is the same meaning as that you've given here. So perhaps it's got something to do with that. I'm not sure.
Yes,
Diamond. Mhm.
diamond. Okay.
A kind of stone, really expensive. Very good. Expensive is with an X.
Yes.
Really expensive.
Expensive. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Very good. Landscape. What is in front of your eyes? Very good. Sky, the universe picture. Nice. We can't say the universe picture. We could say the universal picture, or we could say a picture. Whoopsie.
Oh, maybe uh, I need the positive because I mean the universe picture. So I didn't put the F. Maybe.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
problem is that universe and picture are both nouns. So if you want to describe them, you need to change this to an adjective and make it universal, or you can add it in the of the and put it the other way round. Okay?
That the universal picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cliff, a high and steep mountain. Excellent. Spider, a kind of insect with, here we go, with many legs. Or a man who used to climb high walls. Very true, Spider-Man. Mouse, a kind of mammal. Yes, mice, the plural for mouse. Rat, maybe a big mouse. Very big mouse. Holy day, I think you mean a holiday. Holiday with an I, Juan Carlos.
Excuse me.
Holiday is spelt with an I, not a Y, okay?
Holiday.
Yeah. Whole, entire, and whole, void. Excellent. Well done. Really good definitions and really good synonyms there.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Holiday. What's the mistake here?
Yeah,
Can
you
you
just the
the
wrong spelling. It's not with a Y, it's with an I. See here? You
with
spelt
the
it with a Y, but it should be with an I.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah?
okay. I got it. Thank
All
you.
right. Well done, Juan Carlos.
Yeah.
All right, so any other questions? And we're going to finish the class off now,
Mm,
so that I can let you go.
okay,
All right, take care, and I hope to see you again soon, okay?
okay, me too.
Bye. Bye,
Thank you.
Adriana.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.